Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Session
We'll do it.
4. We are level
Okay, never mind.
6. What was that? Sorry.
Sorry, I just what are Sigartha the Legendary and O'Connell Madigan? I missed it
So,
last week.
so Vannon is playing O'Connell. Who is
Yeah.
O'Connell Vannon?
O'Connell Madigan is Murphy Madigan's uncle.
Oh,
I'm 65 years old, and I found the cure for Murphy with the stone. I explained it last week. I love hearing my voice. So
I throw cocaine in his face. Maybe that'll
Speed him up.
he's Murphy's uncle, and he found the cure for Murphy's hand thing. But of course, Murphy's dead, so now he's just doing his thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Is he a ranger?
He is.
He is.
Oh, nice. I saw the bow. And Sigartha the Legendary is an anime character. Oh,
Who is Seg Arthur, Callum? Is Callum there? Maybe he's away from the computer. Seg Arthur is a bard.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
He's a pacifist who helps others fight instead of fighting himself.
you tell funny joke.
But yeah. Well, I suppose we're already. Everyone, we're doing Abjuration today. If you're not aware of that, it's like protection magic, things like absorb elements and shielding and alarms and traps. All the things to do with protecting people.
Your Honor, I abjurect.
Yeah. So, before you guys went into the dungeon, you were told by your handler that Helen... sorry, I've forgotten her last name. Helen is the wizard who has built this dungeon. She is the master abjurist, and she needs your help. Her name is Helen the Ward, and she has some creatures inside her dungeon that require extermination. She herself is she doesn't shy away from things necessarily in terms of violence and hurting people, but she prefers not to do it. So she's asking people to come into her dungeon and do it for her. And that is what you guys have been tasked with. You basically your handler has just told you this, and any more information you will find in the dungeon itself.
So Helen is master of undress and need man to do man stuff. I like dungeon.
Your handler just looks at you, smiling. We'll see about that. And I suppose, do you guys have any questions or anything you want to do before we just jump into it?
Well, I don't know. Do we have any money?
We have 29 gold, so we can't really buy anything.
Okay.
Yeah, the last dungeon didn't really have much gold in it.
I mean, we can buy extra arrows and stuff if you guys needed, or anything like that. I mean, something simple.
Nah.
But
I'm okay.
Okay, let's jump in then.
I still have 5 normal healing potions though from last game.
Nice.
We used all of the large ones we found.
So just before we jump into it, last week I don't think we went through it, but O'Connell, you're a human, yes?
Yes.
So you last week, were you using dark vision to see? Or how do you see in the dark?
Yes, I was using dark vision.
Okay, are you going to do that this session as well?
If it is dark, then yes.
Okay, cool. So before you go in, you cast dark vision on yourself, and you can see in the dark. Walking down into this dungeon, you can see what I'm about to show you. There's a tunnel that's just going off. So you can see what you can see. O'Connell, as you go to the bottom of the stairs, your dark vision fades away and you can no longer see with it.
Oh, there we are up top.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll bring everyone here. helps.
There we go. Thank you.
So your dark vision is gone. I don't know if you can see the torches and stuff that's around, but yeah. Would you like to do anything about that?
I can't even see.
I love how brutal that. I know it wasn't really brutal, but Puddles was like, "Hey, buddy, you need to figure out how to see." That didn't fucking work. I love
Yeah.
it.
Would you like to light a torch or anything? I can do that for you.
I don't even know where my character is. Can I not see myself?
If you don't, I've not given you vision, so you probably cannot.
Okay.
If it helps, I can see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast dark vision again.
Nothing happens. The spell slot
Right.
burns away, but
Yes.
Oh shit, we're already in the anti-magic dungeon.
Then yes, I would. I'll ask someone for a torch.
Oh, I have oil. I could make torch. Give me clothes.
Okay.
I'll tear off a sleeve for him.
okay. So with that, you should be able to see now. So this should be your character, and everybody should be able to see his light as well. Yeah. So you have a corridor leading ahead of you, and some of you might be able to see a little doorway here as well.
Here's my investigation for the usual traps and secret doors and all that fun stuff.
Do it. What you roll? Big old 24. Nice. Cool.
24 nice. All
All
right.
right. Yeah. Same deal as the other dungeons, guys. Just move your characters wherever you want. If you set off a trap without investigating, I'll just let you know. If you run into
A
anything,
chest.
I grab the tabaxi by the shoulder. Look for trap first.
I am. Get off me.
with a 24, you see a glyph at the base of the chest.
Ooh. a
Red have
glyph.
idea.
Would-
Everyone take cover.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on here. Would my knowledge of traps let me know what type of glyph this is, or would that be like an Arcana check or something like that?
Yeah, I would say you probably wouldn't know. I would say if anyone wants to roll Arcana, they could find out to see what the glyph means.
Oh yeah.
In
Okay,
your
well,
experience as a dungeon delver, though, you do know that usually glyphs next to chests mean bad things.
Can you point is the glyph like right here in front of me, or more like in front of the chest? So just if I can go into the room or not.
I can bring it to the map layer if you like. There you go.
Okay. I'm like, does anybody know how to get rid of those things? Because they're not good.
Whoa, O'Connell. You
Actually,
yes, sir.
well, actually, I'm curious. Do I know well enough that I could go to the side over here and completely avoid it and still open up the chest, or is it going to be in my way?
You wouldn't have any idea.
You could throw
yeah.
a dagger at it.
Although Sag Arthur and O'Connell, you guys know this to be a protective ward. Usually it's a trap. You can't really disable these sorts of traps unless you dispel it with magic. And
I'm not. That
usually
type of
it's like it's either it's a spell is put into the glyph and then the spell gets cast whenever the trigger is set. So like sometimes the trigger is to open a chest, or sometimes the trigger is just to stand on the glyph, or there are different things that could trigger it. But you guys know it to be a glyph of warding, or a glyph of symbol, or a symbol glyph. Sorry. One is way more powerful than the other, and I would say Vannon, you would know this is a symbol glyph.
Hello! Don't step there. I saw this before in the forest. It's a symbol glypha. And, Glyph. So weird spell it like that. It's a weird sound. Glypha.
So how do we get rid of the aged one?
Oh, that's really easy. You just gotta dispel it with magic. I can not cast dark vision again, but thinking about what I do know, I know that I can also give people marks.
Okay. All right.
So you're saying you can give me a mark that can counteract that mark?
I Don't think that's
I
what he's
just see
saying.
you better, which helps. Here, this dark
I can
vision.
dispel this. No problem.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
Super easy. I got your back. I'll cast Dispel Magic.
Nothing happens. And
Nothing.
also, O'Connell, don't your dark vision. You've only used it once. Don't worry about the second one. And same with you, Sagarthar. You go to
Yeah.
cast this magical spell, and
Yeah.
just nothing happens. There's no magical energy you can feel inside your body or in the air. Like you just can't harness the magic that you normally would be able to do.
Ren, have 2 ideas.
Okay, Randy, what's the first one?
I hide behind the wall, kind of
Mhm.
look at you guys. Okay, well, if it go off in a big boom, bad place to stand. And I'll kind of toss a dagger at the glyph.
Well, let me.
Let's make it my javelins. I have more
All
than
right, let me get over here then, because I was just asking you what you're going to do, not have.
Did you have a second idea though?
What
Yeah.
was the second idea?
Well, what did anything happen?
No, you toss the javelin onto the glyph and literally nothing. Yeah, just scatters onto the ground and stops.
Okay, so you say maybe glyph go off if stand on glyph or open chest. What if Rind rip open chest and that not set off phrasing of glyph?
Well, let me check. Look at the chest first and see if it's locked. Because if it is, we have to unlock it anyway.
Or I could just tear it apart.
I'll say with your 24 investigation, you don't see any locks on
No
the
locks
chest.
on it?
Yeah, it looks like you could just open it.
All right, there, man. Okay, this is very simple. You go in there and you open the chest, and if you're quick enough, you can jump back out here into the hallway.
I'll like try to open it
Mhm.
like from the side and just rip off the top.
Okay.
Quick, did anybody bring a 10-foot pole?
As you rip the top of this chest off, yeah, you just rip it completely off the hinges. The little screws and metal go flying. You throw it off to the side. Inside, you see a small pouch of gold, looking to be
Ren
about
finally find gold.
looks to be about 50 gold's worth. And inside is a scroll. It's just like it's a real small one. It's not like a full page. It's just a little sentence or two on it. If you want to read it.
I'll read it.
It's in common. It says, "Welcome to the dungeon. There are traps everywhere, and setting them off shields your final enemies. Good luck."
Oh,
Setting them off shields your final enemies?
Yeah. If anyone wants to do an Arcana check, I could give you a little bit more information on that if you want. But if not,
I would, if someone wants to do it, I will aid them, so they have advantage.
let us Arcana together forever.
okay, 18's enough. You've met an Abjuration wizard in your time. They can cast Abjuration spells to shield themselves. This seems to be like a tweak on that, so that maybe every time you set off a trap, a temporary shield will protect whatever it is you have to fight at the end of this dungeon. So perhaps it's not a good idea to set off traps if you can.
Yes. Well, okay, Ren, go around that glyph so you don't set it off. Is there anything
He
else
like
that you
he's
see in that
totally
chest?
set this trap off, but nothing
Oh,
happened.
has he? Okay.
Well, like you can just looking at it, there's no way he could have opened. Obviously, on the map it doesn't look that great, but there's no way he could have opened this chest without setting it off. But it appears,
Okay.
and from the 20 roll that you got before, something was supposed to happen, but it just appears like the magic didn't do what it was supposed to do. It just didn't go off.
I was just expecting a fireball to like illuminate the room and like gust out here and hits our friends here like in a big old.
And that's exactly what you would
Outline.
expect from a glyph like this, but nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
I will
Well-
investigate the rest of the chest by gently pulling it apart.
Okay, roll investigation.
Gently pulling it apart. I like that.
Can I use strength?
Sure. Yeah,
With
just do
advantage.
strength.
Fuck.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Yeah.
You rip it pieces, but there's, wood strewn about the floor. There's no smashed potions or anything. It's just the bag of gold and the little note.
All right.
And yeah.
Do you want to put that gold in your character sheet, Will, or do you want me to jot that down in mine?
No, there was only paper.
Only paper? Okay. Nobody else was in the room to watch him, so I'm not going to roll a perception check.
This is the first gold I found in any dungeon. I've lost gold, the gold I started with.
That's right. Your gold was stolen by a kobold or something while he was fighting you. I found that funny. All right. All right, guys. Well, then let's get going here. Okay, I want to stop here, Puddles. Do you want a new investigation check or
Yes,
keep the old
please.
one?
Yeah, that was that room and that hallway. Roll again. 15. Okay.
I'd prefer the
The
nat
29?
20.
Okay.
Oh, do we start with a inspiration?
Yeah,
again?
everyone, you can mark inspiration at the start of the dungeon. We don't really roleplay too much, so it's a bit hard to give you inspiration. So I think it's just good to start it off with it. At least then you get to use it.
I think we act our characters the way, but we don't really roleplay that much.
Yeah, it's not the kind of game for it.
Oh, I'm having a hard time seeing this. Is something here?
That is a torch.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Is
see
it
torches
torches?
everywhere. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
that's why you can see as far as you can.
Do you guys want to go left or right? And I'm meaning my character's left or right.
I'll say left is the rightest way.
Then let's go.
agree,
Then let's
I
go.
like left.
Nice, slow. Well, not really slow because I can walk normally, but I don't want to get too fast with you guys.
Mhm.
A new hallway. Do you guys want to keep going straight, or do you want to go down this hallway?
Hold on.
Left is the right way.
Alrighty. Puddles, do you want a new roll or the
No,
same
no,
one?
that's fine. Unless you want to
Okay.
make another one. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, it's up to it's your it's your dungeon.
You
so
keep going,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
playing in it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
15, and like I'll use the investigation until you find something.
Okay.
Cool.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like a couple pedestals.
Yeah, you see two pedestals, and on the pedestals are two just regular looking rocks.
All right. I'm going to gently go into the room.
Mhm.
You know, get about here.
Mhm.
Look over, torches everywhere. Then go up to here, and can I investigate each rock and the pedestals that they're on, see if there's anything actually different?
Yeah, go for it.
Investigation.
I mean, I'll take your 15 if you want, or the 26. Yeah, they
26 will do.
plain old rocks sitting on these pedestals. They're probably about the size of, like just smaller than a basketball. They look quite heavy, but they're just rocks sitting on a pedestal.
I look over around the corner. Can any of you magic users use can you detect magic at all from these two rocks or anything? Or because I see nothing special. I think we should just leave them here until we find some reason for two rocks.
I do not have that spell.
I also do not have any way of detecting magic.
You know that
You know what?
you are not the last wizards I know that do not take detect magic, and I find that hilarious.
I can
Especially
detect
for-
magic.
A multiple 11
Wow.
magical dungeon delve.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
you
they're like,
detect
okay.
magic?
I can detect if they're evil or not. Do you want to know if the rocks are
Try.
evil?
I want to know if the rocks are evil.
I assume the rocks are neutral. They'll bash anybody's head in.
Well, don't
sounds
take it
like,
for granted.
Well, O'Connell can detect magic, and Nar can detect evil, if you guys like. But as you guys go to cast the spells, nothing happens. You
Oh, I didn't go to All right. That's fine.
Yeah, you go to, like, you don't lose any spell slots or anything like that, but there's just something stopping any magic at all from being cast.
Look,
is
if
it-
we need two big stones and I'm adjust my loincloth, Rin got you covered.
Also, Rend, this square here is a door. I think it's open. I'm pretty sure it's open. Yeah.
The black one?
Yeah. Just if you see any black squares, it's a door, and it might be open, it might be closed. I just put them there in case they were closed, so you didn't think it was a wall. Yeah, so if you see any black squares, it's because there's a door there, and it might have been closed or open. I'm just making sure you know where they all are. And Sagartha, you now see a pedestal here. It's got 5 different slots in it.
Yes.
And you see writing on it, and it says, "Fill the 5 chambers with the 5 types of damage: acid, fire, cold, lightning, and thunder, and you will get a prize."
Oh.
How do you put thunder in a container?
Carefully.
All right, so we have a door here and a door over there. So
Yeah, I should probably get rid of those ones because it's more the other way where the doors are closed that it's important. So I'll just get rid of these ones because these doors were supposed to be oopsie daisies.
Woo.
They're originally going to be closed. So
well, this one down here is closed. We can't see that one.
well, if you walk
It's
that
not
way,
closed,
you
I
can see
can
it.
see it.
I don't even remember what layer I put it on. Yeah. So what are you guys doing now?
Well, which door you guys want to go in?
We gotta go left, so we gotta go up here.
All right, let's go left. All right, Petals. I'll keep using the 15 here, and
Okay.
you let me know when you want me to do a new one.
Okay.
The map is showing very oddly for me.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see a chest.
Is that better? What are you seeing, O'Connell?
I am seeing like it's just blackness. This hallway doesn't look like it has a full. How am I supposed to say this? So like, there's a line here of a wall.
Mm.
Uh huh.
And
Oh yeah, that's just the gridding. The gridding got moved over a little.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good for me. Sorry if it's a bit weird. It's hard to build these
Alright.
big dungeons and have everything
Oh yeah.
sit right.
All right, guys, stay here. Okay, I want to go in and check out this chest. I'm gonna
You see any
crawl.
glyphs?
What?
You see any glyphs or anything like that?
Roll
Puddles,
investigation.
do I?
Roll
Oh,
investigation.
roll-
Yeah.
oh, a new one. All right. Okay.
Yeah, 15 was just checking out to see what was in this area.
17.
17. Nope, you don't see anything.
All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna go in carefully along the walls. Stay out here and away from the door.
Mhm.
Actually, have Rand to block the door.
Actually, as you get closer, you see that the room is like itself a giant glyph, and you've already walked onto it, but nothing happened. You also see holes in the wall where like darts could shoot out at you, but it appears that nothing happened, even though you just would have triggered the trap.
Gotcha. Okay. So is the chest open, locked, or
Unlocked.
unlocked? Okay. Well, let me do a quick investigate for the chest, because you never know.
Mhm.
Yeah, you never know. 24 for traps and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yep. Nope. There's no traps on the chest, apart from obviously the one that you walked into, but nothing happened.
All right. Then I will open it and see what's inside.
Okay. You open the chest, and there is 50 gold, and there is another scroll. Do you want me to tell you what the scroll says?
Yeah, let me update the gold here. Okay, go ahead, and what's it say?
There is a valued prize in a plane that you cannot find. And Sagartha, as you're walking into this room, you just see like vines and shrubs just on the ground. They seem to be growing up out of the tiles, but they're just sitting there. And you see this flower as well over here. But yeah, they're just plants in a dungeon.
I'm gonna go check out this flower.
Yeah, I was kind of interested in that.
It's
flower too.
single stem. There's no leaves or anything coming out of it, and it just it pokes a little bit, maybe like 3 or 4 inches from the tiles where it digs in deep, and then there's this flower that is just at the top of the stem. It's got a red bulb. Doesn't seem to be anything special. You can roll like a nature or arcana or anything if you want to find anything else about it.
I will do it. I'm going to do it up. Nature.
And I will do it with them so you can have advantage. Because I'm kind of curious about these planes down here as well.
Yeah,
this
there's
is
just
+2, so I got 21.
Okay, 21. Yeah, it's a pretty common type of flower, like similar to like a tulip. You don't really see them growing in dungeons. They need sunlight, so it's really strange to see it here. Doesn't appear to be magic. You can't use it for medicine, or it's like a pretty flower that sometimes people will like put on the windowsill, things like that. In terms of the shrub, it's just like a big massive vines that are just growing out of the ground. Yeah, there's like a couple of little ones here, and then there's like the big one at the bottom. There's just a big mass here, and then there's obviously this one that you see as well, Shadow. But yeah, it's just plants growing out of the stonework.
Now, for the plant, for the flower, can I use a history check to see if it's been used in any rituals of some sort?
Sure. It's like a super common flower. There's some like love songs where people sing about it coming in spring and giving it to their partner and things like that, but it's no like ritual significance in any history that you can remember.
Okay.
It's like common. It's like a daisy basically. They're pretty and people like them, but it has no real use.
Good.
All right. Guys, there's 2 ways to go down here, but I think this way leads back to where we were at.
Yeah, you can see that's where you came from. It's like a circle.
So down this hallway, you want me to roll a new investigation?
Sure.
I'll smell the flower.
It smells pretty. It's...
Ugh.
Alright, 16?
You ain't no daisy, sir.
Alright, I'll use all... This is getting weird. And another chest.
Mhm.
Okay, I'd like to search specifically for this room for glyphs. Because I get the feeling glyphs is going to be a...
Alright, roll an investigation. 22. You do not see any glyphs, but you do see a mechanical trap that is attached to the chest itself. You know, with thieves' tools, you could potentially disable it if you're good enough with your kit.
All right, guys, stay here. I'm going to go in there and try and disarm the trap. Finally, a trap that I can see and disarm. Those glyphs are annoying.
The glyph is in the chest.
Well, I can't see that. I cannot see inside of things.
So, with dexterity, do thieves' tools. 15. Yeah. You just disassemble the mechanism that would have tripped the trap. As you open the chest, you see that there's a vial full of what appears to be poisonous gas. And you have basically disabled the part that would break open that vial and emit the gas into the room. And inside the chest is another bag of gold and a note.
Awesome. 50 gold again?
Yep. And the note says, for every enemy you kill at the end, Helen will give you a reward.
Oh, Red gonna be very rich.
And this is like Helen's the person who made the dungeon, right?
Yep, Helen is the abjurist who created this place.
Well, let's see here. I'm like, should I tell the other people about this note? Yeah, I'll tell them. I'm like, guys, you gotta kill everything to get paid.
Oh,
Sounds
right
good.
first. Wait, it don't say gold. It says gifts. Maybe Helen Undresser give favors.
Maybe. I whispered to myself, like, I doubt it. All right, go down here. We'll use the same one I had for the hall before. I think
Yeah.
it was a 16.
16's fine.
All right, and I can walk normally, so if I go too far,
Yep.
let me know.
Yeah, you see like a dead end, and then obviously the hole going here. Can you? Is that door open?
I don't see it open.
Sorry,
No.
that is supposed to be open. There we go.
All right. Is that okay? So I'm gonna move forward to here. Oh, if I can. Okay, I'm gonna move forward to here
Mm-hmm.
and do another investigation check for the room.
Okay.
I just feel like you made this dungeon for me with all these chests.
I made it for everybody. Investigation 18 is just enough. You see a trap set up where rocks would fall on top of you if you were to open the chest. There's like a mechanism that will trigger the rocks to fall on top of you if you open the chest. But again, if you have the know-how and the tools, you could probably disable it.
Okay. Do I know if it'll fall just in the room or also in the hallway?
Just it looks to be just above where you would have to stand to disable it. /
Okay.
open the chest.
Guys, this could get a little rocky, so stay towards the end of the hall. I'll be right back. I tiptoe in,
Mhm.
and like nervously look at the top, like okay. I'm like, okay, gods. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, dice gods, give me the right number.
14. Okay. So that is half enough. So you. Wait, sorry. Where's my DC? Yeah, no, 14 is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
So disable it. It's a pretty rudimentary trap. Looking at it, and you disable it pretty easily. And you open the chest. Inside it are 2 potions.
Ooh, can I tell what they are, or is it going to take like an what's that called? I forget. Attunement.
Yeah, no, you can just roll me 2d10s, please.
2d10s. Okay.
Yep.
10 and a 1.
10 and a 1. They are. Sorry, let me just give you the. Where are we? So one is so you have a potion of cold resistance and a potion of thunder resistance.
Cold resistance.
And this appears to be the end of this section of the dungeon.
And the potion of thunder resistance?
Mhm.
Guys, I wonder if we're supposed to pour these vials into those openings out there.
Mm,
Or at least place the crystals, the vials in there.
Maybe let's find them all first, like all the different elements before we start throwing stuff.
And
Or start
and
pouring
I kind of run out of the room real fast because those rocks, they can fall down on their own accord if they felt like.
Yeah, you only just disabled the trap, so you're a little scared that maybe if you knock something, you might set it off. But yeah, so that's what you guys see down this section of the dungeon.
And I didn't find no hidden doors or anything.
Nope, nothing of the sort.
Hey, old timer, maybe do plant thinking with plant. You know nature, right?
Well, I'm pretty familiar with forests, and I'm also
Maybe we should wait up for everybody. I think I kind of jumped ahead here.
You want me to see what these plants are? Okay, I can try.
I thought we already found out that they weren't anything, useful.
He might know more though. He is a
Sure.
ranger
Cool.
after all. Yeah, if you want to roll nature, you can.
Yes, a very experienced ranger.
Well, but I'm not really bright.
I think you're confusing experience with old.
Yeah.
Old and accurate somehow.
Hey, I was trying to be kind by calling them experienced and not old.
Is there any chance you could turn your mic up a tiny bit, Vannon, on your end? You're just a little, like, you're super quiet compared to
Heck
everyone
yeah.
else.
How about now?
Perfect.
That's a bit better.
Yeah.
A bit better, or do you want it
No,
way
that's
better?
no, that
That's
is
good.
perfect. That's really good.
We want you to yell in our ear.
Well, it's good until you start doing your wheeze.
Yeah, could you be in character for a second so we can hear you?
Yeah, I can just
Oh,
wheeze
that's
more
better,
in the
yeah.
mic.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
no pro-
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot
perfect.
better. Yeah.
Well, it's
Guys,
just a little hard to hear you.
I found
Alright, cool.
another chest.
Ooh.
And it's just my
Oh.
investigation. Ooh, 20.
You see another like the room itself is a glyph, and you could see walking into it would set off a trap, or you could dispel the trap.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Are the walls climbable?
No. It's like stone. It's not like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to climb up them or anything. And from the 20, you're like just entering into the room, whether it's like on the roof or like it's in the general area, will set off the trap.
Can I notice from my investigation if the chest is locked?
It is not locked from where you can see.
Anybody bring a 10-foot pole? Because there's a glyph in this room.
Hmm.
I went to the bathroom. Which way did you guys go?
They're just. Do you want me to
No
bring you
idea
to
where
them?
your characters.
I can move you to them if you like. They're just sit down this way,
That'd
and you should be able to see them.
Oh, there we go. I see you.
be-
Yeah, I saw your character wandering around looking for everyone.
Did
So
you
the
guys want to
glyph.
try and dispel the glyph again? I mean, the last time didn't work. I mean,
Well, why don't we just? The glyphs aren't doing anything, so let's just walk and get the treasure.
okay. I'll step on the glyph and kaboom! I'm dead. There we go. Okay, the first glyph
Yeah.
that kills me.
Nothing happens. It appears
Alright.
that whatever magic is controlling this glyph did not go off. And again, you can see holes in the walls where these magical darts should be shooting out at you, but just nothing is happening.
I will open the chest.
Do it. So there's another 50 gold. Sorry, I realized that I was waiting for a roll, but opening the chest, you don't need a roll for that. And then the scroll inside says, remember, setting off traps powers your enemies, but your enemies
Yeah.
can also set off traps.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm looking at the note and I'm reading it and I'm like, damn it, we have no way to dispel the traps. You.
So, just a player theory, I think the boss is going to have a whole bunch of darts.
Yeah, he's just gonna like put his hand and magic darts will fly out from his palms.
Hey, you remember the 15 dart traps you set off? Well, here's your reckoning. Dart storm.
All right.
Right, just dodge well.
I think it's gonna be covered in glyph. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Mm.
Do you want a new investigation for this, or keep my 16 from the hall before?
You can keep. We'll just do. Well, if, you can roll again. It's up to you. If you think 16 isn't enough, just
Let's try again. You know, you never know.
10 it is.
Yeah, 10 it is. Yes. Okay, come on, guys. I am totally so sure about this hallway. I'm just gonna go down to here. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to see? Are we supposed to see these glyphs?
Yep. Yeah, you see two
Okay.
glyphs on the ground. You see these rings, and you see a big orb floating in the air at the end of the room, and just sort of like humming, just at the end. Yeah, these two glyphs. I suppose if you wanted to, you could roll Arcana to see if you know what they mean. But apart from that, yeah.
I'll give our Arcana caster here some help with the Arcana
Oh,
check.
yeah. Knowledge is power.
So 19 for Seg Arthur. O'Connell doesn't know anything.
These are clearly Vine traps. I called it. I've seen these before. I swear.
You know them to be 19. They are. It's like a spell that creates a pocket universe.
Okay.
This glyph is very strange because the glyph signifies like creating like a little pocket universe. You know it from spells like creating a little hut that you could live in and be protected from everything else for 24 hours or whatever.
Okay.
But the glyphs are just like you've never seen a glyph like this. It doesn't make sense at all.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone knows Tiamon's tiny hut or Leomund's, whatever it's called, it's basically the glyph for that spell. But it's not like a trap, or it doesn't make sense why this would be here.
It's like a timeout, like a little timeout can rest for the night kind of idea.
If we
Exactly,
jump
yeah.
over glyph, will it go off?
I think he just said
I'm
that
very wise, and I think yes, unless you jump high enough.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I'm going to use my tabaxi jumping, and I want to like jump in between these glyphs, so I'm not actually touching them, and
Yeah,
see if I
so
can check out that
it'd be
ball.
15 feet. So with a, what's your strength? Because you can jump double your.
My strength is an 8.
So you can jump
Maybe
16
Red
feet.
should do this.
Yeah, you can jump 16 feet. So you could jump across without having to make any rolls.
Okay. So I'm going to jump over to here.
Mhm.
That's like 16, so...
Yep. And as you get closer, you see there's writing in the middle of each of these circles.
Common or...
Common, yeah.
What's it? Well, can I read them? Or do
You can only read the middle one. In the middle one, it says, "Stand here for protection against your enemies."
Which one says that?
The middle one. That's the only one you can read from here.
Okay, I'm confused. Are you talking about these glyphs here?
Oh, sorry,
or
I'm in the
this-
GM layer. Here we go. This.
That's what you're,
The middle
okay,
one,
that's
yeah.
what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, stand
So
here
you-
for protection against your enemies.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess I will, walk around and,
Mhm.
at the even though I'm walking around, I'm still looking for traps with my Mega 10.
Yep.
So-
In this ring here, it says, "Stand here for protection against fire."
All right.
And then in this one, "Stand here for protection against cold."
And I'm gonna go around here and check out this ball over here.
Yeah, it's just floating in the middle of the air. It's probably like the size of it's like just taller than you, so it's like 6 foot radius.
Any writing or anything around it or on it?
No, it's
or-
just floating in there and humming. Yeah. You could make like an Arcana check to see if it has any significance to you.
Yeah, I'll try. I know he's with me to give me advantage, so I'll just see if I can do this.
17. You've heard of certain objects radiating anti-magic fields. It looks similar to what people have told you, and the sound that it's making and the way that it's floating is very similar to a way someone that you traveled with once described, like an anti-magic field creating orb. So that's what you think it is.
Well, I'm gonna yell across the room because I don't see any enemies in here, and I'm like, guys, this is the thing that's not allowing us to use magic.
Oh.
So big guy, get over here and slam your great axe into this.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
From back there, you're gonna have to come closer, my man.
Oh, that's true. That's
You're gonna be
true.
a severe disadvantage if you're all the way back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over the glyphs.
All right, what's your strength?
8.
All right, roll a athletics roll for me, please.
Now, mine was double because of me being a tabaxi, right?
Yeah, that's why you
Okay.
jumped. That's why you could make it.
I'll
15,
throw 'em.
yeah, you jump across, make the 15 feet. You like your feet just skim past the edge, so you don't actually hit any of the glyphs, but you do make it across.
Perfect.
And yeah, you see the same
check this out.
things. The protection from your enemies, the protection from fire, the protection from cold. And then you see this glowing orb just floating
Now,
in the air.
can I help give him advantage or not? Since I already rolled.
Well, you know a lot about it already, so you could tell him what you know, and then I suppose he could get advantage from that. Give him
I want to see specifically if what's going to happen. If I know what's going to happen if we try and destroy this.
Okay. 14. You're not too sure. You think probably your best bet, you think, with that, the field that it is generating would just disappear and everyone would be able to use magic again.
All right. It's time to smash it.
If you guys want, I could try to hit it with an arrow to make sure from across the room. Or we could have Rand walk up here and take care of it for us.
I like the idea of Ren smashing it.
Very well. Rand! Rand, come here, buddy. We have a task for you.
Oh, what do you need Ren for?
See this orb? We need you to smashy smash.
I run over and I jump over the thing. It's your strength.
Yeah. Your strength
Alright.
currently is not 19 as well. Any magic item you have is not in effect.
No. Okay,
16 is
so,
enough, though. 16 is enough. Just letting you know now.
Let
that
me
you-
switch that to 16 then.
And as he comes running over, I kind of like jump down this thing here just to get out of his way so I don't become saved by his own great axe.
Okay.
You're wanting me to hit the crystal thing, right?
Yeah, this thing at the end. Just charge it and run. Just.
All right. I have advantage on breaking things now.
Nice.
Nice.
Break it then.
So, would you want an attack roll
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, it will just double any damage that you do to it.
I'll attack recklessly.
You hit. It's not moving. So that would be 18 points of damage. Yeah, you just sink your axe deep into the middle of it, and it looks like a pearl, but when you sink into it, it's like really soft and gelatinous, and the light starts to pour out from where your axe has gone into it, and you just hear this like sizzling sound as it just slowly starts to melt away. O'Connell,
Don't go towards the light.
O'Connell, your dark vision comes back. You can see much further, and looking at the torch in your hand, it doesn't seem to be doing nearly as much as you thought it was.
Whoa! I can see finally.
You can hear spitting and crackling, and this like magic tearing apart as these two glyphs in front of you start to form these giant huts. And Nar and O'Connell are on that side of them, so they're sort of trapped there. Yeah, so these two huts start to crackle and open, and a door slams behind you, O'Connell. Dunk.
Shit.
You have one action to do something before I tell you something really bad. So what would you guys like to do?
Pray.
I will yell at the tabaxi while you set off all the glyphs, and I will.
Those two.
I will. Oh no, I can't ready a bonus action.
No.
I like pull up my longbow and I ready. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Could I rage and count what I just did as an attack for the turn, so I don't lose it?
Absolutely, yeah. I won't make you lose your rage for
Oh,
raging now if you
awesome.
want to do now. O'Connell, Nar, Segarth, is anything you guys want to do?
I gotta ready my pipes.
Okay.
Do I have any
What's that, sir?
jump over this guy?
You
Go on the
can.
other side.
Yeah,
Do I have enough?
You could make an athletics or acrobatics. What's your strength actually?
My strength is in fact 17.
Okay, you could just jump over. Like as these huts are sort of forming, you could jump over them to get onto the other side with your friends if you like.
With your friends.
Well, Connell, I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave you hanging. Are you going to jump over? Or are you going to hang out?
I don't even see O'Connell. He must be behind the pillars from my vision.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Did I turn the mic off?
I think so.
I'll stay here. I'll stay here if O'Connell's not.
No, I want to jump into one of the houses.
Into one of the houses?
Yeah. They're the super special safe zones, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Occupied by other.
assume-
Give me an Arcana roll, O'Connell, before you do anything too crazy. Let me just know if you know anything about the spell itself.
Oh, well, all I know is what.
Yeah. Yep.
All I know is what.
Yeah.
All I know is what Sigartha said about it.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
jumping in.
All right,
Yeah.
Nar. Oops, sorry, that shouldn't be on the screen. Nar, can you, if you want to jump over, you can. If you want to stay here, you can. It looks like O'Connell is going to try jump into one of these, huts that's forming. And the doorways of
He's
these
gonna jump
huts
into
are
the hut.
huge. Yeah, they're like 15 feet high, 10 feet wide. They're like mansion doors, but the hut itself is not that big.
Okay. Well, I'll jump into the hut that O'Connell's jumping in.
Okay. You both go to run and jump into this hut, and you both slam into the door and get bounced back. It appears that whoever casts the spell can decide who gets to go inside and out. And with that, they form. These two huts form. The doors open, and from inside the huts, some creatures appear. And you're not gonna have fun with that.
Oh,
A fire giant
kids.
and a frost giant step out of these huts, and the huts dissipate.
Oh no.
As
Dang.
as the orb that was in charge of this anti-magic field dissipates, you see in its place a new form of an orb appear. And it starts to glow. Oh, sorry, that's not what I'm supposed to do. It starts to glow a bright white, and Rend, you're really close to it. You can feel this cold magical energy just start to like disperse from it, as if it's like sucking the heat from the general area, and it seems like it's charging up. And with that, I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Okay, 2 questions.
Yes.
Did the dispelling of the anti-magic field bring back my bracers of strength?
Oh yeah, everyone has their magic items. You can cast spells. Everything's back.
Back to 19. Second question. Is
Yeah.
this orb floating like the last one?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna delete everyone. I know you just all rolled, but I'll make that work. Yeah, it is
I would
floating.
love
It's
to
it's
reroll.
sort of in the place where the old one was. Oof, you don't want that.
When I hit the old orb,
Mhm.
did it like move? Did when I hit it with my axe so hard, did it seemed like something you could shift out of place?
It sort of, because it was so gelatinous, it sort of just absorbed the hit. Like because your axe is sharp and it is gelatinous, your axe just went into it. Like it was like going into butter. So yeah, you don't know if it
Sounds
could have been moved or
delicious.
not. Nar, who else did I miss? O'Connell,
Oh, let me re-roll and guess switch it back to a 5.
and who else?
Me. I got a hot 5.
Sag,
I got 21.
I got
Leave-
21.
leave mine the same. I got a 7.
Sagatha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was a hot 5, yeah.
So Nar got an 11, if I believe. O'Connell
Yes.
got
Accurate.
a 21.
21.
Nice. And Sagarther,
Nice.
you got a 5. All right, let's do this. And then O'Connell, what would you like to do? So there are two big giants in front of you. They just stepped out of the door that you tried to jump into. And they're, standing there.
O'Connell's totally bummed about being bounced, but they're where they are, right? So they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yep. They're big creatures though, so if you wanted to try and dash through here, like if you wanted to disengage and run through there, I would let you do that. That's fine. They're like huge creatures. They don't take up the entirety of the space that they're in.
Out of curiosity, how tall is it? Is this place just tall enough for them to swing their weapons, or do they
It's
have
like
lots of?
it's like this. Most of the hallways in here are about 10 to 15 feet tall, but this chamber itself is probably 25 to 30. So they have no issues whatsoever. They're both about 15 feet tall. Yeah.
15 feet. Dang,
Yeah,
that's taller than my taller brother.
The fire giant is a little bit shorter, but he's much stockier than the frost giant, who's pretty big. Yeah. So O'Connell, what would you like to do?
O'Connell's a bit of a coward. Murphy would have done something flashy, but O'Connell's afraid. Yeah, terrified. All right, so I think I will try that disengage and run. What do I get? 60 feet?
Yeah, if you use your action. Oh no, you use your action to disengage, so you can only move 30 feet. And then you have so you can move here, essentially.
But I want to dash.
Well, disengage.
Is that a full action?
Yeah, disengage is an
I see.
action and dash is an action, so you can't do both. That's the thing. I mean, you could dash and just take an attack from both of them. If you want, but I can tell you now they're giants and they're gonna hit hard.
Okay, so I'm just gonna shoot them instead. Colonel O'Connell realizes you can't even. It's not even worth it. You can't get through. All right, cool. But I'm gonna take -5. Oh, sorry for the sound.
What is that?
That's Bennett, our dog, digging in her cage.
Oh,
Actually, with O'Connell, I think your best bet is to stay there in the hallway. I don't think they can run after you out there.
And I've got to say, I think it's panic masturbation.
Maybe that's what it is. There's a wall behind me though, isn't there?
Yeah,
Right
the
here?
doorway is there. You cannot move. You can move like 1 square backward.
The door shut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
I can't see that from where I'm at.
But I'm gonna use sharpshooter, and I get 3 rolls, so I get 2 attacks on. I'm gonna do the fire giant, and then I'll do 2 attacks on the frost giant, and then a 3rd attack on the fire giant. But they're all gonna be -5 because I'm gonna do sharpshooter.
I think you only get 2
add
attacks,
10
man.
damage.
Oh no, because you're hitting 2 things.
I have
like
extra
an
attack, and then I've got horde breaker.
Nice. Yeah, do it.
Nice.
So which one are you hitting first? The fire giant?
Yeah, with the 2 and then the extra one.
And all of them are going to be sharpshooter?
Correct.
Okay. First attack. That definitely misses. Second one hits. Third one definitely misses. So yeah, you shoot the first one, it just bounces off of the armor of the fire giant. The second one, you like eye it up a little bit better and straight into the neck. It's like a little needle. It's not at all as big as you thought, but yeah, it hits a vital part of his body. And the third one, the giant just swings at it with his axe and smashes it apart.
Sweet.
You can roll your damage and then plus. So with sharpshooter, you -3 add 6. It's off your proficiency bonus. It's like a homebrew rule. I'm not sure if we went through that last week. So you do an extra 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was only -3 to these rolls. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 6. Did you want to do 100 mark on any of them, or
As the bonus action. Yeah, I'll throw it on the
ugly one.
100 mark on the first one that I hit, the fire giant.
Okay. You can roll another d6. I'll say that you did that before you shot.
Nice.
Nice. So you do total 12 plus 17 points of damage. Very
Yeah.
nice. He is on that much. Okay. And that's your turn?
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, Frost Giant. He emerges from this hut, sort of blinks around. You have no idea how long he's been in this hut. Sort of stretches his back muscles, looks around, looks down at Nar, and just swings his axe. So he's going to swing at you.
No, get out of the way!
Yeah, you're the closest. He's only going to do 1 attack this turn, because he can't really do much. Oh, he crits you!
Holy crap!
Shit!
Are you alive? Are you alive?
Dead.
You take
Are you like-
44
are you like
points of damage.
Are you like insta killed?
Am I? No. Is it 37 plus 7? That's how much damage I take?
You take 44 damage, yeah.
Yeah, I still have health.
Okay,
That
no.
sucked.
You just got... This big axe just came down on you and just well, it didn't decimate you, but it just devastated you. It's now your turn. You guys are sort of cornered here with these two giants.
What's that reach like on the frost giant? Like if I took a 5-foot step back right against the door, would they be able to come after me or not?
Good question. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's 10 feet. Yeah, it looked like he's about 5 feet from you, but he could have easily reached you if you were back.
Okay, so if I move back and heal myself, like I won't be out of range of anything. I'll just
you'll still be there.
Be in a hot, sticky time. All right.
Okay. You guys, if you don't want to disengage, you can just move on this side of them. Like you're still within their threat range, but you're just on the other side.
Gotcha.
They don't get an attack of opportunity if I do that, though?
Well, if you move one more square away, they will. But if you just... if you go back, they won't.
If I just move over here.
Yeah, you can move there.
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, as long as I believe the rule state, as long as you stay within their threat range.
I mean, you could move even further because their threat range is 10 feet. So you could move there if you wanted to. Because their threat range...
I'll do that. I might as well just do that, right?
Okay.
I guess I'll lay on hands on myself, give myself 30 health.
Okay.
That was a lot.
That was a big hit.
That was a big hit, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to give myself 30 health.
Okay.
You go, man. That was nice. That's a nice heal.
All right. The fire giant is probably going to swing at you too. No.
That's
hopefully not to crit again.
Before you roll,
I
might yell at him.
Okay.
Tell him, use my reaction to make it worse. I want to make sure if I can do it on attack rolls.
You can. Yeah, that's the point of it. So he rolled a 19. Yeah. So roll your D. Is it D8 now, or is it still D6? Yeah, roll your D8.
What's the D8 do?
It minuses to his attack.
It from his roll.
Yeah, he goes to. What do you say to this giant to sort of throw him off his attack?
I tell him that this is the fire giant, right?
Yeah, the fire giant.
Yeah, I tell him the frost giant looks much scarier than him.
And yeah, he goes to swing and he just like looks at the frost giant, almost swings his sword at the frost giant, but sort of stops himself as he's doing it. And then shakes his head and like feels the magical energy sort of leave. So he completely misses. It is your go, Shadow.
That would suck. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Do I notice this thing here also putting out to chill in the air?
Yeah, you can't feel it right now, but so you couldn't feel it when Ren could, but you can start to feel it now. It's starting to like. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to get colder and colder and colder in your general vicinity, as if it's like charging up for something.
And do these 3 safe spaces look like they're working now?
Oh yeah, like they all lit up as soon as it happened.
All right. So okay. I'm going to run to about here.
Mm-hmm.
And be inside the protective field of this one, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my shadow thing on my longbow.
Okay.
And I want to use inspiration to give me advantage.
Okay.
I'm going after the... Do any of them really look weaker than each other? I mean, do one look weaker than the other?
The fire giant is wearing better armor, so it looks harder to hit. But they both look about the same. Like, okay. In terms of just strength and who they are, they look like they hit hard. They look like they've got a lot of hit points. But the fire guy is wearing plate armor, whereas the other guy is just wearing, like, chained and stuff.
Chain armor? Okay. Mm-hmm. I'll go after the cold guy since he tried to take out my friend there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I have advantage on this.
Mm-hmm. So you will get sneak attack if you hit as well. 13.
I don't think 13's gonna hit.
No, unfortunately, he's not wearing armor, but he's wearing a little bit. And yeah, it dings off of that chainmail.
Question on the shadow: does it work whether I hit or not? Does it?
You have to
take away
hit for
the
it.
charge?
It has to hit for you to do the damage. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I still have 3. That's what I just checked.
No, it lasts for 1 minute, just so you know.
Oh, it does last for 1 minute?
10 rounds of combat, yeah. I changed it. I was supposed to write that in the thing, but yeah, for the next 10 rounds of combat, you do an extra 2d8.
Okay, so it's continue. Now, is it the first time I make the hit, then I get 2d8, or is it every single time after that as well?
Every single time for 10 rounds.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really, really good thing.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you.
All right, Sag Arthur.
All right. So first thing, I'm going to healing word Nar.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and as a side note, I waved to Connor. Hi. This is a nice place to be.
Yeah.
Sweet 6 HP.
Sick, thank you.
I'm going to walk here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Fear on both of... is it only enemies or is it everyone?
It's everyone in a certain area, I believe.
Each creature? Yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't cast Fear.
What's the range?
What?
I mean,
Everyone within
range,
30.
yes.
I'm going to move back.
30 feet of you or
Yeah,
a certain area?
or where I shoot it, but it's
Also,
everybody.
if it just fears them, it means they can't come closer to you, which means the only person they can attack is O'Connell.
No, they drop all their weapons and run away.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
But it's everyone, so I don't really want to fear the
but
whole party.
what if they can't run away because their door is shut and they can't get out?
I'm going to cast Haste on Rend.
There you go.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
good thing to
Very
put on
nice.
Rand.
Go for it, Rand! Go, go, go!
All right.
Time to get fast.
And that is your turn. That's everything.
Oh, that is my turn, yes.
All right, Rent, it's your go, buddy. You think cocaine is like all the shit. You just like been
Super
injected with
cocaine.
speed. You're just going crazy. Your adrenaline is like your pupils are super dilated. What would you like to do? You've got the obviously rage already.
Would jabbing the sphere with a javelin count as an attack?
Yeah.
Well, I attack the sphere with a javelin, but I hold the javelin.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Oh, and don't forget, Rand, you have a +2 to your AC because of haste.
Yeah.
And your speed is doubled, and you get 2 attacks.
Yep, you hit. So roll your damage. 6, so
Plus
doubled.
2, 8.
+2, doubled. Yeah, you hit it, and it's super hard, and it sort of just scratches the surface, and like pushes aside. It doesn't appear to take the damage as well as you would have expected. It's like a really hard seed inside of this glowing orb.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't.
But it moved.
Yeah. Well, no, it didn't move. You just you hit it with the javelin, and your javelin moved along the surface of it and scratched it. As you put all your force into it, it didn't really do anything.
So I don't think I could throw this.
No, you hit it with 25. You put a lot of force into that. It didn't even wobble in place. Whatever magic is holding it in place is stronger than your muscles.
Okay.
I'm wondering-
You did scratch the surface though, but it doesn't seem to be affected by it. You think maybe if you smashed it for 3 or 4 rounds, maybe you could hurt it, and destroy it. But
is my javelin icy now?
the tip is very cold, yeah. And even as it's it's not glowing or anything like that. It's just the tip is frozen, and the area that you're standing right now is really cold. It's starting to really affect you. You can feel the cold seeping into your skin.
Makes me wonder how it would have held up to your lightning javelin.
Well, let's see.
You also have you have 2 more attacks, and you have 60 movement because of the haste. 60 because it doubles your movement. Oh no, 80.
Oh, well
80.
then I have 80.
Yeah, you've got 80 because you're
Wow, nice.
a freaking barbarian.
Well, I don't think that javelin's going to do extra damage. So I'll
Okay.
run up to the the fire giant,
Mhm.
and I yell at him, and I'll do my 2 attacks
Okay.
recklessly.
Do it.
Super cocaine.
26, nice.
26 hits. 16 does not, unfortunately. If you were hitting the other dude, you would have, but roll your damage through 26.
16.
Whoa, nice. Yeah, you just swing at the ankle of this guy, just digging deep into the armor. You hear him yell out in pain, but he's still doing just fine. O'Connell, what would you like to do? So just so you know, you can move to there if you want without taking any attacks. I forgot to tell you that you can do that.
I can move there without taking any attacks?
Because you'd still be in their range. Like, they can still hit you from here. Like, they can hit you from... Oh, no, they can't hit you from there, but he can hit you from where he is, and he can hit you from where he is. But as long as you move within 10 feet of them, you don't have to disengage. So they'll still get to attack you, but at least you won't be cornered in, you know...
Oh, they still get to attack me?
Well, they won't get to attack you on... Like, on their turn, they can attack you, but...
Oh, yeah, okay.
They won't get a free attack on you this turn.
Perfect. I like that. Sweet. I'm gonna move here. I think that's pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
And while he's walking along, he's knocking his arrows, thinking about, all right, cool. You know, I figured it out. He thinks. I'm gonna launch 2 arrows at the fire giant, and then the third one on the frost.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll your attacks.
And sharpshooter for all 3.
Oh, nice. So -3 for all 3?
Yeah.
Do it.
So do you -3 to get more damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have advantage, do you?
Not
Alright.
in this case.
So the first one misses, but the second 2 hit.
Does it count if I yell where their sweet spots are? Will that give him advantage?
No.
Darn.
Unless you give him inspiration or something like that. But yeah, so you the first one again, you hit the armor of the fire giant and it just shatters the arrow. The other 2, you find a nice soft spot in their neck where you're just like peppering them with arrows. Roll your damage for the fire giant, and then +6, so 12. Roll your you also have Hunter's Mark on that one, I think.
Oh yes, I do. So
So 18 right now. 18, 19, 21. Nice. Yeah, this he's starting to bleed heavily from these 2 arrows in his neck and this wound in his ankle. He's looking pretty hurt. The other guy, roll your damage for him. 10. Nice. Yeah, he's still fresh and up. He's got 1 arrow in his neck, and he's hurting a little bit. This fire giant, he's going to attack at Ren because he looks pretty.
Frost giant's turn.
Oh, sorry. Frost giant. He's attacking you, Nar. Yeah, he swings his axe down at you, seemingly angry that the puny creature that he thought he'd swatted is now looking fine. 24 is a hit. You take another 31 damage. He just brings his axe down.
I moved my character. I'm in the bad spot. I should have been here. But I didn't. I can't sentinel this shit, man.
Yeah. As he swings his axe down, you bring your sword up to the axe to like push it away and stop the damage, but it's just too much force. You just can't do it, and it just digs deep into your shoulder. Enough to kill any normal man, but you can withstand it because you're a badass paladin. It's your go, actually. That's all.
Okay, well, I guess fight him. Fight back. At least once. I guess I get 2 attacks, right?
You do, yeah, you do get 2 attacks.
So I'll double attack him, but on one I'll use a Searing Smite, on the other I'll use a Thunderous Smite.
So you can only use 1 because it's a bonus action.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to use a Searing Smite on the 1.
Okay. So roll your attack. So you just basically how it works is you cast Searing Smite, and if you hit, then you do it. Let me just check. 14. Yeah, both miss. You the second one you feel it graze against his leg and like draw a little bit of blood, but he steps back as you're doing it. Yeah, both of them unfortunately not enough to do any real damage to him. But your what is it? The smite that you've cast, it's still like glowing on your sword. So next round you don't even have to cast it, you just attack.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. The fire giant, now that it's his turn, he's going to swing at Rend
It's right, he is.
with his
But-
great sword. But he
Dodge.
Yeah, he goes to swing at you, Rend. But he steps on his ankle that you've basically like broken, and he puts too much weight on it as he's lifting his sword up, and you can hear the crunch of bones as he sort of he tumbles a little bit to the forward and catches himself using his turn. And at the end of that, you guys see this glowing orb start to glow and hum, and then it just radiates this cold energy. Everybody in the room, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Hell yeah, I can.
But
Whoa.
I'm really wishing I was Gilbert because he rocks at Constitution.
Oh, baby. Thank God.
The Giants have a +6, and they both failed. So what we're looking for is a 14 here, guys.
no.
23, 20.
No.
All right. So
I'm
you're
in the
going
wrong
to take.
circle.
You take 3 damage, Nar. Everybody
Okay.
else, you take 1 damage.
I take nothing.
Well, if you take 1 damage, you take 1 damage.
Yeah.
You
super cocaine rage?
yeah.
It's
You-
1 damage. I don't care.
You see the cold really affect the fire giant. You see him like trying to rip away at the ice that's on him, and you can see it really hurting him. The frost giant, he just shrugs it off, doesn't even hurt him. So this guy takes that much damage. And then you see the orb start to glow a red. Starts glowing red.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Do I have to make a roll to see if I keep my concentration?
If you took damage, yep.
Yeah, you have
And
to. Sorry.
How do I do that? What do I roll?
Just
Roll
roll
your
one-
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You just need to be the 10.
Yeah, you're fine.
Thank God.
All right. Shadow, it's your go.
All right. Well, sensing what may or may not be about to come, I'm going to run out of this circle and go into this circle.
Mm-hmm.
Does the fire hurt me as I go into it, or is it realize
No.
just like a warm?
Yeah, just it's a warm, comforting presence as you walk into the circle.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot my longbow at the frost giants.
Okay.
And yes, I have friends there, so I will get the. Oh, I
Yeah,
closed
you'll
my
get sneak attack if you hit
character
for sure.
sheet. I should hate when you close the character sheet. All right, here we go. Longbow. 16.
The frost giant.
Yes.
It's a hit.
All
Roll
right.
your damage, and then you get your
Damage.
extra damage on top of that as well. 20,
Nice.
27. Nice. Yeah. What does your new bow look like when you shoot these shadow arrows that?
It actually looks like when I use it now, the wood is gone. All you guys see is like, it looks like wisps and pieces of shadow are like shifting and moving in my hands. And in fact, the actual arrows look like they're dark as night as they go shooting straight at the my targets.
Nice. Very anime of you.
Hey, I love describing all the fun stuff.
Yeah, man. Is that your turn? Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action or anything like that?
No, that's it.
Okay. In that case, it is your go, Sag Arthur.
All right. Continuing with my taunting nature of the pathetic fire giant, I will take out my bagpipes and give him some vicious mockery.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. What save does he have to make?
Wisdom. 16.
He rolled a 14, so
Takes that spicy 4 damage.
excellent. So
Spicy.
what do you say to him?
I tell him that I met his mother earlier, and even she swung a sword better than he does.
You can see this anger just building on his face. He's just getting... Yeah, you can see he's not happy with you.
And now I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
Into the fire! Quick, into the fire!
Rend, Jago.
This is probably the only time we're actually going to run into fire.
Cool.
And I lose my mind, and I just start bringing that axe down recklessly. And if I kill him, the next attack will go to the frost giant.
I don't think you're gonna kill him, but that's
Yeah.
3
It'd be
crits
awesome.
maybe.
If you do it, man, that would be awesome.
Alright,
Alright,
first
that's
one
a
definitely hits. Second one misses. Third one hits. Alright, roll 2 rounds of damage.
Okay, +4. That is a
19.
That's 19.
Nice, yeah.
Reckless is nice. You get extra damage and everything.
So you bring your axe into his thigh, digging deep. You just see blood just start to pour out from it. You've hit an artery or something, and then you bring it back up and hit the just above his knee with a big fleshy part. And yeah, not as much as the first attack, but you can see this blood on both like his legs are just torn up from your axe.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do?
The reckless attack gives me advantage, and the extra damage from rage. That's all of my actions. I don't have any good bonus actions. No, that's it.
Okay. O'Connell, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run into this fire.
Okay. Are you using disengage? Because they can both hit you.
Oh,
from
right,
here.
because they can both hit me.
Getting kind of crowded.
No. Instead, I realize being within their arm's reach, I've got to help finish these guys off.
Oh
So
wait,
I'm gonna
only
use-
one of them will... Oh no, they can both reach you. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Just making sure.
I'll use the same 2 attacks on the fire giant and the one on the frost.
Okay.
With sharpshooter.
Alright. The first one misses because of sharpshooter, but the other 2 hit. Same man, it's the same thing. You just keep hitting his armor, it splatters. It's like you need the first one to sort of get your eye in. You can't really see what you're shooting at until you're shooting at it.
Alright.
So 7, and this is on the
Oh,
fire giant.
yeah.
So it's actually 13. 13 plus 3, 16. Yeah, he's starting to look really hurt now. As far as like a giant, he's probably got more health than all of you guys, but he's looking pretty hurt. 90. Okay, excellent. So yeah, you just again arrow in the neck, arrow in the neck. There's 3 arrows sticking out of the neck of the fire giant and 2 sticking out of the frost giant.
Oh, this is fun.
All right, the frost giant. He's gonna swing his attack back at Nar. He's had an objective and he's gonna continue with it. 17. Does that hit you?
It does in fact hit me, yes.
Okay.
So that's not great. So I'm dead.
So you take 25 damage. You're not dead. You're just hurt, bleeding out on the ground.
I yell at him, "Surprise, bitch!" and I attack him, and I crit
Oh, nice.
with my sentinel. He didn't attack me.
Yeah. Roll your
Done
damage.
fucked up.
Nice crit. Gotta love it.
I mean, if someone had not a vicious mockery, like something that could lower the attack, it'd be guaranteed to miss as well. Just so you know.
Let's see. I don't think that rolled the extra.
Oh, are you
dice.
trying to say? Is
So
this
I'm
the
gonna
frost
roll.
giant or is this the fire giant?
This is the frost giant, and he just equaled Nar's AC with his attack.
Oh.
17 is his AC. So
All
Well,
right,
can I?
puddles.
Can I use the thing after he rolls?
yeah, that's the point of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the cold shoulder. Get the hell out of here, bud.
Alright, it doesn't matter what you roll because he hit a. If you roll a 1, you'll still save Nar. So Nar, you
What was
get
5?
whatever damage you just took because Sagarther just saved your butt.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah, for
Sagarther,
future
go.
reference, you can use that after the roll.
After the roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it seems a little busted.
You only get it also uses up your dice. Like you only get 5 inspiration dice. So it's like
Yeah.
you have to decide whether you want to use it on saving people or giving them boosts. Like it.
Yeah, but I get it back after a short rest.
Yeah, that's just how bards are. That's
Yeah.
That's how bards rock.
cool. And with that,
I think my crit damage is messed up.
14 plus. You
oh,
rolled.
no,
Nope.
shoot,
you
shoot. I'm not muted.
No, you rolled the right amount of damage. It just you rolled a
So-
1 and a 4 on your second. Your 2d12s. It could have been 24 damage, but now it's 5 because of
But that's plus 2 from my my rage, and
Yeah.
then plus another 4 from my strength doubled.
No. Your strength
Oh,
doesn't
so-
get doubled. It's
Okay,
it's
and okay.
you double the rolls. So you rolled a 10, and then you rolled 2 more d12s. So basically you're rolling 3
and
d12s.
one's racial. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So that's
21.
19 plus 2, 21. My bad.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I've already put that in there. No, I haven't. I missed the rage, so he's now that. Okay. Nar, it's your go. You just saw this sword coming down at you, and just as it was about to cut right into your face, Sagarther said something to the giant, and he looked away, just giving you enough time to move your face out of the way of said axe. What would you like to do?
My face is happy. I guess I'll try attacking the giant 2 more times.
They're both looking pretty hurt as well, just so you know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack the frost giant because I feel like he has it coming.
Okay,
Yeah,
do it.
take him down. Take him down a peg.
Okay, so that didn't work.
Nope, that's a miss. Man, you're rolling.
So,
Unfortunately,
hey, there we go.
that's a hit. So roll your damage and then do your searing smite as well. And if you want to
Okay.
put a smite into him as well, you can.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm gonna use the searing smite. I have to.
Well, the searing
Right.
smite was a spell that you just automatically do. You can, if you want, burn a spell slot and put divine smite into him as well, which you can just
Oh.
do every attack, given you have
Right.
spell slots.
I'll just keep the searing smite for now.
And on his
So
turn, he will make a DC 13. Okay, cool. So he takes 16 points of damage. Nice. So... Alright. No, that's not what I want. Okay, now. Yeah, you attack him the first one. He hits it away with his axe, angry that he missed you. And then you plunge your sword sort of into his... just below his hip, where it meets his leg, and yeah, he sort of loses his footing a little bit and slips. But he's still.
Should have taller giants than regular people.
What was that?
Say again.
How tall are the giants?
You you're probably close to like 6.5 feet tall. You come up to just above his knee.
Wow.
They're giant. Like they're giants. They're huge.
Not tall enough.
Yeah. Like if you jumped, you could probably stab him in the belly, but apart from that, you're just attacking at their legs.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. The fire giant. Let me just see something. Doink. There's not much else he can do. Yeah, he's just gonna swing his big old axe down at you,
That's a miss.
and he misses.
Even with advantage.
Well, he had disadvantage, so it would have been a straight roll.
Oh, but I attacked recklessly. Okay, yeah.
He's just gonna like run through you guys, and go over here. Wait, what's his? How far can he run? He's got 30. Yeah, he's just gonna run over here.
Damn it! I already used my my reaction. But he does
you
get
get
opportunity
Attacks of
from-
opportunities?
Yeah, Nar and O'Connell, you guys can attack with a melee attack if you want to try him,
Yeah.
but he's coming over here for Sagarther. He keeps teasing you,
Good.
and he's not very smart. He's
I'm like Sagarther. We're in trouble.
Oh, we're in a lot of trouble.
Do I only get one of those or two of those?
You only get one.
One.
Yeah, it's your reaction,
Okay.
so...
And I have to do melee?
Miss, yeah, you have to do melee. I mean, technically you shouldn't even get it because you have a bow out. Like, as your action, you'd have to put your bow away, pick out a sword, attack him, then put your bow away again. But
Oh.
I'll let you do it. It's fine.
No, I don't have a melee weapon to attack with, so that's
What?
Well, in that case, yeah, you can't attack him.
fine. Unless I stab him with a dart.
Unarmed strike.
Bad form, sir.
At the end of the turn, the glowing red orb is going to explode in fiery radiance. Everyone except for Shadow and Sagarther, can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay, but also everybody around me has +2 because including myself, because of my aura of protection.
Yes.
I feel so
nice.
safe.
So +2
Nice.
to whatever you roll.
Gotta love paladins. Ooh.
Stay safe, stay alive.
The 6 is not enough, unfortunately.
Wow.
What is yours? And Rand, you would have advantage because of danger sense.
Oh, what was that about danger sense? I'm sorry.
You get advantage
I
on
was
your
meaning.
dexterity save.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, and everyone... So, Nar, you take 7 fire damage. O'Connell, you
Okay.
take 3. Rand, you take 1 because you're resistant to it as well.
I'm not at 69 no more.
You see the Frost Giant take the full brunt of this damage. And he's looking pretty hurt. But the Fire Giant does not seem to be bothered by it at all. He's like, I could fight in this heat all day. And with that, the orb goes back to its blue color, and you can hear it humming away again. Shadow, you go.
Trying to think here. How much do I like Sagarther?
That's a good question. How much do you like me? Do I need to make a persuasion check to tell you how much you like me?
Charm person.
Well, what does your milkshake bring?
Does it bring boys to the yard?
It does, actually. It brings
I've
very
heard it's much
large
better than yours.
fire
Brent.
ice boys to the yard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my longbow on the fire giant.
So he this is with disadvantage because he's within 5 feet of you.
That's right, he is. Okay, let me switch that and look over Sagarther and does. Don't worry, I can protect you from afar. And I use my bonus action to disengage, and with how far I can run, I'm pretty sure I can get to over here.
Yeah, because you haven't used your tabaxi thing yet, so.
Well, I want to disengage the bonus action just to get rid of him. Did that cancel out my bow's shadowy thing, or was it just the first time I used it that used up my bonus action?
Yeah, you can still use bonus. It's just to activate the shadowness. It's a bonus action, and it lasts for. It's like casting, like it's like using rage. You cast rage, and then you've got it for the next 10 rounds.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot longbow at him.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, no, he's not. No, he's 5 feet within him, so it's just normal longbow damage.
Which one are you firing at?
The fire guy.
Okay. I mean, you're shooting between 2 poles here. I mean, he's pretty big. It's fine. You can shoot at him if you want. It's up to you.
Here. Well, let's see here.
I mean, even if he's behind these 2 tiny poles, there's still a lot of him that you can hit.
I would do more damage to him though.
Okay.
Let me. I can't see very well. Can I get to him?
Yeah, you can shoot.
Beyond that pole?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You could,
Right,
these poles are really thin. Like you could hide behind them, but the giants have no chance of getting any cover from them.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna shoot the frost giant then.
All right. Shoots away. 19 hits. Yep. So roll your damage.
15 plus
15. Yep.
28 damage.
Holy moly's. That's a lot of damage.
I'm loving this bow. I'm loving it. I want to carry this bow from game to game to game.
You see this black arrow with shadows just streaking off it shoot across over your head, O'Connell, as it digs into the groin of this this frost giant. You just hear him go and like lunge over, and his head is just in range of Nar and Rend as he's doubling over in pain, and he looks pretty ready to die. He's pretty hurt.
Before my turn ends, I yell at Sagarther to get in the middle. It'll protect you from the enemies. And that's my turn. Because that's actually what the middle one literally said: protect you from enemies.
Yes.
And
Well, I'm
it is
gonna
your turn.
disengage.
Disengage. So that is your action to do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the middle. Get in the middle.
All right. Let's see.
That's
my turn.
You have a bonus action if you want to do anything with it.
My bardic inspiration is an action.
No, bardic inspiration.
Oh no, it's a
is
bonus action.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's I'm gonna sing to good old Rend over there. I'm gonna let him have. He can have his choice of a D8 to whatever ability he wants to do.
And
I'm gonna tell him how great he actually is.
And it is his turn, so he can use it if he needs it this turn.
I would like to move 5 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
I take out my Javelin of Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And I throw it.
Okay.
I'm going to do this recklessly.
Okay, so you have you'll have disadvantage because you're doing a ranged attack within 5 feet of a creature, but you have reckless, so it's just a normal roll. Yep.
But then I'm also using my my DM inspiration.
You can't double up on advantage. One advantage cancels out one disadvantage. 2 advantages cancel out one disadvantage. It's like you can never.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will use my bardic inspiration.
Well, you can roll the damage, and if you need to use it, you can use it.
Bardic I can choose afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Javelin of Lightning.
Mm-hmm. 14.
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
And use it.
So you miss. Yeah, you'll miss if you don't use it. Yeah. Hit. All right. So
nice.
roll your damage for just the lightning, just the javelin. So you do 7 points of piercing damage to the fire giant, and then roll your lightning damage to see how much damage you do to both of them. Okay, so they have to make dexterity saving throws, which they are both very bad at because they're big, giant things, but the fire giant makes it. And the frost giant does not, so he takes that. So yeah, the frost, you jump up in the air, throw this javelin of lightning, and it shoots through, hits the armor of this the fire giant. It starts to melt a hole in it, and you see the lightning affect the frost giant. 2 extra damage for him. So he takes 5. You still get 2 more attacks.
Can I move again?
Yeah, you can move, attack, move.
Finish my movement.
Yeah.
I run forward towards the frost giant. I didn't mean to click that already, and I'll use. No, I'll say my. I already rolled it, so that's a miss. And another attack on the fire giant.
Fire giant.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh. Sick.
Whoo.
Nice. And isn't that a +4 as well?
No, just +2.
Ah, bummer.
So that is 26 points of damage. Holy moly. Yeah, you just jump up, axe above your head, and just swing it deep into his belly, and just like slide down as his guts and entrails start to like fall out of him. He like puts his hand there to hold it in. But yeah, you've really hurt this guy. Both of them are very hurt.
Okay, free action. I yell at the fire giant, "Where do you think you're going?" And I bonus action will just wrap my hand, like grab his guts, his entrails, and then like get a really good grip.
Oof. Ouch. All right, O'Connell, check out, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm still in attack range of this frost giant, right?
Yes.
And if I don't attack him, he's going to get an attack of opportunity on me. Is that how that works?
Well, no. If you move away from him without disengaging, he'll get a free attack. I mean, technically, you should be shooting him with disadvantage. I'm realizing now because he's within attack range still. But that's fine. I'm okay with you doing your normal attacks. He's got a lot of other shit to deal with.
I think they're too far apart now. They're not directly side by
that
side.
would be.
So I'm gonna just throw 2 shots into the fire giant with sharpshooter.
Yeah, take down your rival. Yeah.
First one misses. Second one definitely hits.
Nice.
All right. So that is 15, 16. Oof. You shoot an arrow and it just digs straight into his eye as his hand is holding his guts. His legs are torn to pieces. He's got 3 arrows in his neck. But this arrow, you just eye it perfectly, and you just see it hanging out, and he is partially blinded, but still doing okay.
Ooh.
He's still alive. With that, everybody, except for Shadow, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy. Ren and O'Connell will get +2, including myself. Oh, there you go.
So you're fine. O'Connell's the +2's not enough, so Rend and Nar, you guys take 8 damage. 8 cold damage.
Reduced to 4.
Oh my gosh, this is getting
you'll be-
higher and higher.
Yours
each
will be
round.
4 Rend.
Yeah.
I take 17.
And then Sagarther and O'Connell, you both take 17 cold damage.
I am at 0.
Okay, yeah. So it just puts you on the ground.
I can admit
I'm gonna make a save for the fire giant because this is actually important for him, which he makes. You see the frost start to take over him, but he just buckles down, and you can see the flame beard and hair just like ignite and melted away. You can see that he's taken some damage, but it's not enough to kill him, though he is...
Does he have disadvantage because I'm literally grabbing him by the guts?
No. Well, if he did have disadvantage, he would have saved anyway, but no disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. Frost Giant, seeing that his enemy is dead, he's going to swing at you, Rend.
He has advantage.
You take 12 points of slashing damage because it's halved. And in his death throes, he's going to attack you a second time.
did he also take... Did he make a save for the fire that he's on?
Sorry, yep. Let me just do that. Saves. So he rolled a 14. What was this? What's your spell save?
Let me just... Sorry, I closed that.
I mean, we can quickly look up.
13. Right?
13, yeah, so he saves against it.
Damn it.
All right, and I take another 15.
Yeah. Nar, can you make a death save for me, please?
Okay, how do I do that?
You on your character sheet, just below like your hit points, there's it just says
gotta
death. Yeah. So one fail.
Boom.
Yep. The fire giant is going to move. He's going to move. Oh, he's going to make a strength save before he does anything, because he's going to push this over. Yeah. So he just pushes his way. What was that, sorry?
Entrails just for flavor?
Yeah, you're just like dragging behind him with his entrails. He runs through this. He just runs through the pillar, just destroys it, and then he swings his sword at Sagarther. He has disadvantage because you are in the circle.
Good. I'm going to also tell him that he's not very good at swinging a sword.
So he rolled a 16.
He definitely hits me.
Okay.
But I'm going to use my bard. Let's see. What do we got?
7. Whoa, that's nice. So does a 9 hit you?
9 does not hit me.
All right. So he misses you, and Rend, you
I
just
cut off
his...
the guts that I'm holding.
Yeah, and that's enough. He just crumbles. You just hear as his knee falls to the ground. He drops his sword, puts his hand down. He's got one hand holding his guts in, and he just looks at you, Sagartha, giving you like this evil death stare. And then you see the fire that is his hair and beard just slowly start to wane and flicker, and then his eyes just like close, and he crumbles to the ground in front of you. This giant mound of a creature. Shadow, it's okay.
Why do I get the feeling that Rend is gonna try and take a sword?
I'm gonna try to take that axe.
Rend has two more attacks still.
No, that was his reaction.
Oh,
that's
his reaction.
feat. Yeah, he can do that as a thing.
I'm going to aim again at the frost giant. Is Nar down? And I can't tell. Is Rend close enough?
Nar is down. Rend is close enough to give you advantage. Yeah, or to give you sneak attack. Sorry, not advantage.
Sneak attack. Yeah, I'll take advantage if you want to give it to me.
Nope. Nice try.
Long bow.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
crit. Okay.
Double crits.
So
there we go. Okay.
You do get to double the damage of the shadow as well. So roll that twice. I just want to see how much. Holy moly! All right.
Wow.
So 10, 27, 39, 44 points of damage. All right. What does it look like, Shadow, when you kill this giant thing?
As I released my arrow, it goes streaming through the air. You guys can hear this shrill shriek as if death itself is flying towards it. As it hits its head, the giant's head just explodes and it crumbles to the ground.
Nice.
And now I am going to move up to here. Mm-hmm. And as a bonus action, give one of my potions to Nar, because he's the one who fell down, right? He's the one.
Correct. Yeah, he's bleeding out on the floor right now. This giant almost fell on top of him, crushing him, but he was lucky enough that it missed.
All right, Nar, you get 7 points of health back to you.
Oh, sick.
It's how we would have wanted to go, crushed by a very large man.
Yeah, that was awesome. I can't believe I did so much damage on that last one. That was awesome. And
you
twice on both sides too.
You rolled pretty poorly on some of your attacks. Like you'd have done a lot more damage there.
Yeah, I just didn't get the rolls in early on.
44 is a lot of damage. You can't complain about that.
I love that damage.
When the frost giant dies, you see the energy in this orb just dissipate, and it's just it is also dead.
Well, I know a lot of you guys took some energy damage because I kept jumping in between the safety places. So did you guys want to take a short rest? Because I know Nar needs it.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
I'm so tired. Okay.
A short rest would be nice.
Somehow I'm only missing 1 health point, so I don't think I'm going to use a short rest for that.
I'll go over to this frost giant.
Mm-hmm.
Is his hand axe something I think I could pick up and use with 2 hands?
No, you would have disadvantage. Okay, I'll tell you. You can use his axe. It will do 2d10, but you'll have disadvantage with every attack. It's the size of you, but you're strong. So I'll tell you now. You can use it. You're not proficient, and you'll have disadvantage with attacks, but it does a shit ton of damage.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can carry anything. You're like with your new bear feet, whatever it is. You can just drag it along with you. It's not heavy at all to you, but it's just awkward to use.
Would now be a good time for a bio break?
Yeah, if you guys want to have a quick break now, that would be cool. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
After the short rest. Oh,
do I think I can use the giant sword?
Dual wield.
Man, I knew you were going to go for it. I knew you were.